Hey, it's Jonas from Walleye Sport, walleyesport.com, and in this video I'm going to show you how to fillet a Lake Erie walleye, and I'm going to share a few tips that we've learned on how to make it better, have better fillets at the end, and also a tip on the process of filleting the walleye. So I'm using a regular filleting knife. I might probably do another video later on using an electric filleting knife, but this video we're going to use a regular filleting knife, and we're going to start obviously with a sharp knife, very important, and then we're going to cut right behind the fin here all the way down to the backbone. I like to angle it forward because there's a lot of meat right here, and cut back down right here, down along the backbone, angling slightly down, but make sure you don't put too much pressure on the backbone that you go through it till you're about behind the rib area, which is generally about right here, a little before you're halfway. Okay, I like to poke it all the way through and angle your knife down as you cut back to the tail, but don't cut it off. Okay, just leave a little bit of skin attached, and that'll make it a lot easier to skin it. And by the way, this fish, or all our fish, were bled right after we caught them, and therefore they're not going to be very there's not going to be very much blood. There's a little bit right here, but if you don't bleed your fish, your meat is going to be a lot redder. Just basically cut up and over the ribs here all the way down to the belly. Cut it off, lay it over. Obviously got all the meat right here, nothing left. And then now the reason I left that attached is I have something to hold on to while I start the skinning process. So just start right there, go underneath, slightly downward angle as you start cutting or skinning, and just keep going all the way back until you've got it completely skinned. Now, probably the most important part of making this fillet great, okay, nice fillet right here, but there's a strip of bones, and on the other side it looks like a reddish brown strip of meat. That, if you cut that out, you'll have much better fish. So we start on the tail side of the fillet, tail end of the fillet, and we cut on both sides of that strip, just about 2 to 3 inches, depending on the size of your fish or your fillet. And then I like to start by holding the strip and on the belly side pulling it off all the way back. I think I'm going to cut that little corner off, and there is the first strip. Now obviously this is not, there's not a lot of meat right here that was over the rib area, but there's a nice piece right here. And then here, the other half, you hold the top portion and pull the zipper off. Call that the zipper. Right here in the last couple inches, sometimes it wants to tear, so if you're careful as you pull that off, you don't tear it. Now you've got all the bones, all the reddish brown meat right here, or almost all of it usually. If it's a bigger fish, sometimes there's a little bit of red meat left here. Take your knife, just cut it off, just the red part, and you cut all that fishy part off. You've got 2 nice pieces of fish to cut up, throw in the pan or on the grill, depending on how you're going to cook it. And that is how I fillet my walleye. Obviously, repeat it on the other side until you're done. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more. Head over to walleyesport.com for all your walleye fishing, lure, tackle, whatever you need. And leave a comment below if you have any questions or any feedback. And we look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.